I'm excited to be giving you a quick overview of iPage web hosting and explain to you what my experience with them has been over the past few years. Choosing the right web host really matters. A bad web host will give you headaches, it will put a hole in your wallet, cause your website to run slow, and may even delete your website without notice. And yes, I'm looking at you fat cow web hosting. A good host, on the other hand, will almost load your site. No, it will load your site almost immediately. It will have little to no downtime at all. It won't get more expensive year after year, and it will help you and your business to make more money. And yes, choosing the right web host is super important. So if you are a business owner, perhaps an aspiring blogger, or just somebody looking to bring a cool idea to life, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll take you through the most important features of iPage, like whether they support a cPanel, how their uptime claims are when you compare to real-world usage, and what my overall experience has been. Unfortunately, we will not be having a second half for this video, which primarily focuses on the back end of my hosting account since I don't have one currently. So, moving on, I will be letting you in on the pricing structure of iPage over here and whether there are any discounts available for you. So if you are wondering how iPage compares to the competition, I'm about to explain that, but first I'd like to give you a bit of background about myself, what I use iPage for, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. So like I said, my name is Tom and I've been working online since 2012. I've run several businesses over those years, and because of that I've had to use a large variety of web hosting solutions. I mean, a huge variety of them, so probably about 30 to 40 over the years. And I want to let you in a secret that I found out while I was doing this job. So, virtually every single one of them, if not all, the ones you've been researching from wherever, is owned by a single company called Endurance International Group, or EIG. So, EIG is a very huge company, and they are a force to be reckoned with. So the way they operate is they acquire small independent web hosting solutions and bring them under umbrella. So sites, hosts such as HostGator, Arvix, a small orange, even iPage over here, and a ton of today's most popular web hosting solutions operate under EIG's umbrella. No problem with that, that's cool, but the reason I wanted you to know this, as I keep repeating myself with this part, is because the only difference that you could get is the pricing, so you're going to have to be smart about that one. And really, you are going to be looking at a few things. So let's start with price. As you can see here, it's $1.99 per month, which is a huge discount from $7.99 per month. So really, I'm a pretty cheap person. I don't have unlimited funds, and I like to get a deal whenever I can, wherever I can. So this is a very good deal for me. So let's focus on the pricing over here. They include a disclaimer over here that the promotional price, which is about $2, is for the first term of service only, and this will automatically renew at the regular rate, which is about $8 per month. So if you're looking for the discount over here, this is a very good discount, but I'm not going to give you just that. I will also throw in a discount link down below that you can use should you choose to go with iPage over here. Now, let's go with uptime. So, my experience, iPage has been somewhat reliable. So, I've had the occasional downtime happen to me every now and then. So, it's usually if you get lots of downtimes, that's a bad sign. If you get little downtime, that's okay, and that's normal because the reason you're getting downtimes probably is because the hosting service is performing upgrades, updates, or maintenance to their servers, which in return should provide you with even better stability and performance for the shared hosting that you acquired with them. Now, for iPage, unfortunately, they do not advertise their guarantee or how many percent that their hosting solutions are going to be online. But in my experience, the case has been little downtime, a bit more than what I'd like to have with other web hosting solutions out there in the market right now. But with that said, the customer support has been very reliable, so you can easily call them and they've been very proactive with answering my queries regarding downtimes, any issues I've had when I was setting up my first website with them, any concerns, problems, they can respond right away. Now, if you are looking for speed and you have 1,000 or more visitors to your site every day, I would highly recommend you go with WPX Hosting, since they handle this type of traffic much more better than other competitors out there on the market right now. So I will leave you a link down below that you can use to go with them instead if you have that amount of visitors to your site every day. However, if you don't have that amount, you have less, iPage will perform just fine for you. Now over to the cPanel. Fortunately, iPage does not have a cPanel. Uh, I don't believe they advertise it. They don't mention it even, but in my experience, they had their own control panel, but it's not as feature rich as your traditional cPanel and other personalized flavors that other hosting companies provide for their customers, such as us. So for me, it's not a deal breaker. However, if I'm gonna do something very intricate and I want to get all hands in doing that work, cPanel is very nice to have. It goes well with your money and it's money well spent. Now for customer support, over here they have live chat, which is very handy if you don't want to phone them. However, they also have a phone number that you can dial, so should you need uh, immediate access to customer support, any issues that you may encounter that needs immediate attention, they'll be happy to help you. So in my experience, I've never had that much trouble reaching their customer support. Queries were short, and my queries were answered right away in full detail. So it's pretty reliable. You can also send your inquiries through that number as well as the live chat, so you don't need to be logged in. You don't have to have an account for you to get in touch with them. You can get started right away. So that is my performance review of iPage web hosting over here. So ultimately, would I recommend iPage? The answer is yes, I would recommend them, but you can always find complaints about them, as other web hosting companies always do have complaints when you search for them in particular. They have thousands of customers, actually they have a million or two right now, and most of them are very happy. I can't speak for everyone, but in my experience, which I think is very representative of the average customer experience, I think that speaks for itself when I say it's very positive. Um, Apart from the issues I've mentioned earlier, it's not much of a big deal. Plus, when you factor in the low price that you have to pay for right now at $2, this is actually a steal. However, you have to set your expectations correctly for the price that you're paying. So if you want to snag a discount, I will leave a link down below that you can use to sign up with them if you want to. And that will be updated every time iPage releases a new discount coupon for you. So have you used iPage before? What was your experience? So let me know in the comments down below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.